You know who I am, and let's get right to the point. This thing about the founder of OnlyFans, OF, I should say. I think I can't say that name, but anyway, he just passed away at 43. And I don't really understand like that in general, like why that successful people have their opinions, but what I'm talking about it is that's sad that he would have to pass away so soon. But then people are saying, well, I mean, like, we're talking about like a human life here. Like, we're not just talking about any old body. Like, we're not talking about Hitler or somebody like that. He made his money in the way he made his money. I think that we shouldn't be mad at the person for what he started. It's people's choices that I don't know if I could. Okay, this is kind of touchy, but to get that much influx of money and you make the moral decision at 18 to do it, or even 21, but I think my biggest thing is that he should have upped the grade to 25 or 24. He should have upped it to 24. You can't have access until you're 24. Because then it becomes like college, and, you know, college is college. And you can't really downplay a college person doing that. But you can downplay excessively someone who's 18 that does it. But they made all this money. It's like a father coming home and saying, my daughter's making more money than I could ever make in a year. And this father is bringing in $110,000 a year. $110,000 a year, that's really good. It's fantastic. You can live comfortably with $100,000 a year. Like, if you actually make $100,000 a year, you're really a blessed person, and like, go enjoy yourself. But you still worked, but you can really enjoy life. But your daughter is really, really enjoying life. I honestly, like, if my daughter would do that, I would have to say I would not stop her. Why? Because I'm coming from a place where I was always stopped. Excuse me. I was always stopped in doing something. So with my children, I really give them free rein to, if they make a choice, then I'm going to support it. Because my children are an extension of me. They're not a carbon copy of me, and they'll never be the exact duplicate of me, but they'll have certain components in them that will churn in them from me, but they have to be the opposite extension of me, like an octopus. Like, they're not the central mass, but they're just the extension. So if this extension is reaching towards something, then I'll have to let them reach towards it. But by no means am I stopping them. In their like, really, it has to be a desire. It's not like I'm saying a whimsical move. I'll protect my children from a whimsical move, just like the flowing of the wind type move. But when they say that I am going to go and do this, then I'll have to support you. But still, there's like a boundary there, yes. I'm not endorsing any type of murder or anything else like that, but I'm saying if you want to be a certain way, then just be that certain way. If you want to be a rock star, just go ahead and be a rock star. I'll support you. The other things I can't really say because it's a YouTube, but yeah, I just want to make sure that you understand my point. This is the direction that I have gone, but really in life, I want to make sure that I come back and really be. I've never been a man. Honestly, I've never been a man. That's why I love the cowboys and I love the rednecks. The rednecks, I salute you all. I know about history, but I'm just saying the rednecks are gods. Cowboys are gods. They're literally walking gods in a miniature form. You may not feel like yourself as a god, but I think you cowboys are actually gods. Yeah. And because that's why you get those really big trucks, because you have to surpass so many incredible, unbelievable circumstances. I know everybody else goes through bad circumstances, like people in the East, on the other side of the world, but I'm just talking about this region in general, that I think cowboys are actual gods. Like, you don't need the military. You don't need the military. All you need to send is Southern people. Like, have a special, like the military, actually what they should do is they should have a secret Southern military, call it the SSM. Is that the abbreviation? Yeah, the SSM, we'll call it that. And what the military should do is send in Southern boys. They will kick some they will kick some blanketing. They will kick, if I can say it, I think I can say ass on YouTube. They can kick some ass. And they'll be very successful about it, and also be very nice about it as well. And certain cowboys and Southern boys, as a secret special force. Yeah, call it the SSF, the Secret Special Force. Why am I talking like this? Because I'm commuting. All right, I'm commuting, and I gotta say this. Well, I want to say to my children at the table, but that's never gonna be. Like, just to wake up and sit down and have just a coffee conversation. They're too far away. So that's why this channel was actually created, was for that type of communication. These are the things that I want to say at table talk to my children. The other thing is about loans, and I've been thinking about this odd thing about loans, how you should take out a loan to pay a loan, and then that loan pays another loan. So you got 4 loans, but you're only actually paying for one loan. The actual end loan, it almost like goes into like a loop. Take out a loan, like when your credit's good, like say 790 or something. Take out a loan, then you take out another loan at another bank, and then that bank pays that loan, and then the other loan pays the other loan, and then the other loan pays the other loan. So you're actually paying for one loan that you can cover, like a $10,000 loan, then you take out another $10,000 loan somewhere else, and you take another $10,000, but you're in the presence of 50 grand, but you're really only paying for 10 grand. And then the bank looks at you like, wow, you have 50 grand. Sure, I'll give you a 10 grand loan. I wonder if that would work. I mean, if you have 11 grand in the bank. I've always thought that was a kind of interesting idea. I'm not saying for you to do it. I'm just saying it's in the back of my mind. Like the other thing, like about gold. Gold is at 5,000. But that was just 4 years ago. It was at 1,700. And everybody had 1,700 kicking around somewhere. I mean, around here up north, everybody has like at least $1,000 in the bank. Oh, this is gone. I already drunk this? Oh, I guess I did. But yeah, those are things that have been lingering in my mind. I just wanted to communicate to y'all. My e-bikes are in, so I don't even say that. To change the topic, so don't even say that. Well, why'd you spend so much on it's 2 e-bikes. Two e-bikes were worth that much. And so I was looking at this gamer. This gamer bought a $6,100 computer. I think it had to be beyond a 5090. It definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't like a 5030. It was like a 5090. I don't know if there's 610s, like a 6010, but a 6010. But RTX, GeForce. So I said, if he can buy a compute just for gaming, I'm happy with a 4060. You spent that much? He spent 6 times as much. That car's coming too fast. I'll just let him come here. Yeah, that was... I can get 2 e-bikes for your 1 computer and then save on gas. I said, forget... So then I decided to go on ahead and get 2 e-bikes with that amount of money for his 1 computer. So how much is gas around here? Well, my commute is only 20. That's a sinkhole right there. 22 minutes. Well, I used to say 26 minutes. 24 minutes. And I'm averaging $2.50 a day. Within 60 days, not 30. If you pump it up to 30, that would probably be $5 of gas every day. On average, if you take the collective sum and you put it into 30 days, I usually do 60 for gas. Yeah, so that'll be about $5 a day. The Kias, I can see why people stole Kias. These things are like dolphins. They're so gas efficient, but they made them too well of gas efficient. So, yeah. I can't open my cap. I gotta save it for later. I can't drink it. I'm by deer country too, so I'll just switch. Oh no, I'll just put it back. I can't drink it right now. But anyway, make sure that you somehow get e-bikes. It will definitely help you. Now, my perspective, like I'm wearing a really thick coat because it's cold outside, but I don't look like this. I look bigger than I appear. Say, golly, Dad, you're big. No, I'm actually really skinny. So it's just a coat that I'm wearing. All right. I think that's the only thing that I can communicate right now. I told you about the PlayStation 5 as being their controllers are being stolen by Stream. And I went through that whole thing yesterday. That it can actually, Stream can actually take the PlayStation 5 controller and also record. But when you're recording, make sure that you're not broadcasting at the same time. If you're trying to broadcast and record, it's going to neutralize each other. It took hours to learn that one simple fact on the Stream platform. Don't push broadcast. Make sure broadcast is off, and then record your game. I thought the two can work simultaneously, but they're not. I hope that helps somebody, because that was a whole Sunday. A whole Sunday was devoted to get the controller on my bigger 4060 computer for my 4060 to acknowledge the PlayStation 5 controller, and then get past all the defaults, and then learn how to record, and like, where the heck is the recording after it's done? Excuse me, you have to export the video in Stream. It'll be embedded in Stream, but you just gotta push, you just keep strolling down. The only thing I can say to y'all is keep strolling down the menu, and it's at the very bottom of the menu where it says to record. There, make sure that the broadcasting is off, because the default is going to be on a default setting. That's what was screwing me up. It just went to default mode, and it was broadcasting. I said, I don't want any broadcasting. I want it to record from Stream. So how to record from Stream? It's like you keep scrolling down. It's at the bottom of the list of all your menu things. Maybe they put it there for a reason. Maybe it's for easy access, but it's at the bottom of the list. Like, you won't see it if you push settings. You won't see it if you push the main menu. But it's at the bottom, and so when you get to the bottom, click it, and then it's going to be on your default to broadcast. Don't broadcast, because the broadcast will neutralize your personal recording. That took a whole Sunday, just that one sentence. So if you just take that one sentence and run with it, y'all can have a nice time on the Stream platform. I like the PlayStation Studio, but it's very limited. It does a job, but not great grandiose job. But it just does a. And then they copyright everything, and they claim it as their own, since you're using their studio. So, All right, so this is a Monday, and it is cold, and I have to go. But recapping, I'm sad that the OnlyFans founder has died, very mysteriously, I think. I think it was a car crash. But then the decisions of my children, when it's a decision from them, not a whimsical move, if it's a decision that they're making, I am going to support that. And then I told you about the Stream platform as far as PlayStation 5 being connected to your bigger computers. Just everything's in default mode. You got to get past that, and then all the recordings are at the bottom of the list. Well, people are here early. only 7, to my clock, it's only 7 minutes. Yeah, support your children's decisions because they're an extension of you. They're not supposed to be a carbon copy of you. I really disagree with the, father and son companies. You gotta let your child be who they are. So they're supposed to be an aspect of you that you have not become. And just let them be that. Even though it goes against your profession, that's you. That's you. That's not them. They want to be an artist, let them be an artist. As I have my French hat on, I don't know how to wear it. I like wearing it to my right for some reason. Yeah. They want to be a sculptor in a clay pottery. Let them do pottery. You can be a great sports person. Well, he's taking all that energy of sports and putting it into pottery. Because that's what he wants to do, so support it. Don't come against him. He or she is an extension of you. They're not clones. Children are not clones. All right? And this is Digital Dad.